This training video is designed to assist the system admin or a power user when setting up the initial role hierarchy. To get started, let's click on Setup. In the sidebar, expand the drop-down arrow by Manage Users, and let's find roles. Within the system, each user will need to be assigned a role and a profile. A role determines where the user will operate within the organization, while a profile grants access and permissions to what they can see and what they can do as a user. Let's start by clicking on Roles. The system provides you with a few examples based on territory, product, and company-based roles. Click on Set Up Roles. For this example, we'll set up the basic hierarchy of a dealership, starting with the dealer principal. Click on the Add Role. Give the role a label, Dealer Principal, and tab out of that box to automatically fill in the role name. You can assign who this role reports to by using the lookup. The final detail is to pick whether or not this user has the opportunity to view or edit. For our example, we will choose that this user can edit all opportunities and click Save and New. The next role in the hierarchy will be the General Manager. Tab down and let's select Dealer Principal. Again, leaving the second box selected and hitting Save and New. Working directly beneath the General Manager is the Comptroller, and we can select that they report to the General Manager. Under the Comptroller is the Accounting Office. Human Resources also operates below the Comptroller, along with Payroll. Let's hit Save, and let me show you how to edit if you make a mistake. Returning back to Roles, skipping the initial introduction, you can see that I have Human Resources out of place. I need this to be underneath the Comptroller. So let's click Edit and let's specify Comptroller and hit Save. We can now see that we've moved Human Resources beneath Comptroller. Under the General Manager will also be Finance Director. From the existing role hierarchy, we can click Add Role underneath General Manager and add Finance Director. You can see that this sets General Manager. If we hit Save and New, we can create under the Finance Director the role of Finance Manager and select the right person they report to by using the lookup and hitting Save. Heading back to our roles, you can see now how this tree starts to build out. Underneath General Manager, we'll also need to add General Sales Manager. So again, starting where we want to be, under General Manager, click Add a Role, and let's create General Sales Manager. Save and New. Under General Sales Manager, we'll have the Internet Manager. Remember to select the correct role. New Car Manager. Tab. Select General Sales Manager. Save and New. Also under our General Manager, we'll have our Parts and Service Director. Save and New. Let's make sure that our Parts Manager is going to be reporting to the right role and Save and New. Under our Parts Manager, Counter Sales, Parts Delivery, Shipping and Receiving. Select Parts Manager. And finally, under our Parts and Service Director, we'll have the Service Manager. Let's create Service Advisor. Select our Service Manager as the appropriate role. And finally, our Service Technicians. Again, under our Service Manager. So once we built out our role hierarchy, we can click back on the roles and we can take a look. So under our Dealer Principal, our General Manager will be next. Beneath the General Manager, we'll have the Comptroller, the Finance Director, General Sales Manager, Parts and Service Director, and our Service Manager. Under this level, we run into the Accounting and Human Resources and Payroll, our Finance Manager, Internet, New and Used Car Managers, Parts, Counter, Delivery, Shipping, Receiving, and under Service Manager we have our advisors, porters, and technicians. This completes the video in the way that you set up your role hierarchy and gives you a great example of how the basic dealership is structured.